Howdy. How y'all doing? What was that? I don't know. Whatever. New greeting. You're welcome. Okay, so you know what happened to me yesterday? I was up pretty much for the whole day, and I had to go to work that night, which I typically try to get in a 2 or 3 hour nap. Well, I laid down at 8 p.m. and I figured I'd sleep for an hour and wake up and go into work because I think I just needed that hour of sleep. I don't know why I was thinking that. I figured I'll just sleep the hour. Didn't wake up. Didn't wake up. Didn't hear the alarm. Woke up after I was supposed to be there. Did you ever do that? That's a lousy feeling, isn't it? All right. Oh, I'm supposed to be at work now. And some people don't live that far from work. Some people might only have like a 15-minute drive. It takes me 45 minutes to drive down there. Fighting traffic even in the evening. But, the traffic wasn't that bad. It wasn't really anything. Just a lot of road construction, a lot of miles blocked off with nobody around. Fixing those little blueberry holes. Annoying. So, yeah, I don't really care for, maybe I should just try to stay up. I don't know. But I was sitting down and it just hit me that I was too tired. Decided I needed to take that nap. Sometimes I go sleep for a half an hour, and I feel kind of refreshed. I figured 1 hour would be great. Didn't happen. I don't know. Whatever. At work last night, we were discussing the fact that Facebook had just purchased Instagram, and a lot of people might not care or think anything of it, but the price that they paid is kind of significant. Facebook bought a company that hasn't even been around for 2 years, and they paid over $1 billion. $1 billion. That might not sound like that much. Maybe it sounds like everyday stuff, but most companies out there today aren't worth $1 billion. Like the New York Times, they've been around for over 100 years. They ain't worth $1 billion. Kodak, a company that's been around for a really long time, bankrupt. So it's funny to see a company that all they do is crop a picture and add a little filter on it. Filters that have been around since 1998. Okay? So really, if Zuckerberg wanted to have a little picture app that just makes a little square picture, crop it down into a little square, and add a little filter from 1998, he probably could have just downloaded a free app for that, instead of spending $1 billion. Maybe he's got nothing to spend his money on. I don't know. But that was kind of amusing. Amusing that happened. I guess it's fine. All it is Facebook trying to buy more customers. That's essentially what it is. They think that they're getting all these users and potential revenue, ad revenue, and it's like Omnicare trying to buy up all the competition. They want all the customers because therefore all the revenue will be coming to them. And that's all that Facebook is doing by buying up these other companies. So, yeah. For a stupid company that doesn't do anything. They don't even provide the pictures. They provide a square that's in what looks like a frame and give it a little filter. That's it. That's all the company does. $1 billion. Surprised Apple didn't buy them. Oh. All right. So, anyway, also at work last night, I talked to a ton of nurses last night. The phones were ringing off the hook. I'm the only one there. I had 2 phones in each hand, okay? 1 phone in each hand, 2 hands, 2 phones. So one of the nurses, she was so excited to get a live person, said that she was all tingly inside. Oh, I got a live person. I'm all tingly. So I told her that I have that effect on some women, and she loved that. So she laughed for a good 5 minutes. And then at the end of the conversation, she said, "Thanks for the tingle." Anytime. That's all I can say. Anytime. Weird night last night. I mean, I was doing everything, making IVs and, getting the runs out the door, answering the phones. I mean, processing paper. There was just stuff everywhere going on. But, those nights are not too bad because the more busy you are, the quicker things go. And I'm sure most people experience the same kind of thing. So it was not too bad. Not too bad of a night. Something came up last night, and I'm trying to think of what it was. And now I don't. I think it was probably commercials. I think we were talking more about commercials, which ones we like and which ones we don't like. And I know we were talking about some movies, too. One of my coworkers recommended a couple of movies to me. Like, she's a Gerard Butler fanatic, and wanted me to see another movie that he was in. So I'll do it. I'll do it just because I like to criticize, so that's me. But I remember we were talking about lousy commercials, and I think somebody brought up Bernie and Phil's. My God, anything, the worst commercials in the world. I just want to have a contest where we identify the absolute worst commercials. Okay, because any furniture commercials is horrible. Bob's, Bernie and Phil, even Jordan's. I mean, it's stupid. They look cheesy, but any used car dealer, they have the worst freaking commercials. 5 Hour Energy. I mean, like, there's so many out there that are just bad. I'm going to have a contest one of these days and just, like, hey, here's the worst of the worst. Let's, kind of like a Razzie award, which Adam Sandler cleaned up on this year, apparently. Good for him. Anyway, yeah, so I got some movies to watch. I'm thinking about doing the contest. I think I'm going to cut this a little brief today. I mean, it's probably a good idea to do it because I got to get some sleep because I got to get up for rehearsal tonight, which shouldn't be too bad. I made a recording of my last rehearsal, so I actually have everything that I can start listening to. I haven't made a recording of this show yet, so I can do more study. I'm planning to do like sleep study. I think I'm going to try to learn my lines by osmosis. I'm just going to put them in my head, so while I'm sleeping at night, it's all going in there. I'm going to try it out. What can it hurt, right? Probably just my hearing. Probably lose a couple more frequencies. You ever wake up with a ringing in your ear? Sucks to get old. Sucks to get old. That was something I was thinking about too. Like, just being around for so long. You learn a new lesson every day. Like, every day something comes up. At least one thing. And I mean, there's tons of things. I think about the things that I've forgotten. But then again, how can I think about them if I've forgotten them? I mean, it's just, there's so much time to learn so much. And I just remember that I've been on this quest for such a long time that it feels like, sometimes it feels like you forget everything. But then sometimes everything just kind of comes out. But so that's what I'm kind of tracking by, making these videos, is like to see if I remember some of the things that I've picked up that I might have learned along the way. So I don't know if this actually counts as one, but hey, it's recorded now. I kind of like this lens, I don't like looking at myself, believe me, but I kind of like this lens. I like the depth of field. The background really does feel further away, and it kind of really makes the subject pop off. So I'm going to pop off the camera, the computer, or however you're watching this, because I can tell just by looking at the viewfinder. Anyway, yeah, cutting, time to go. Got to get some sleep. Everybody, I hope you're having a great day. Do I always say that? It's true. I do hope you are, because I care. I do. Do I look sincere? I'm trying. I'm going to bed. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Damn thing.